There's porn videos of her getting railed with the big pregnant belly and everything. She's doing a pregnant porn. Yeah.
That's awful. Imagine being that kid and growing up, right? And someone tags you in a video of your pregnant mother getting railed while you're in the womb. They'd be like, TBT, you remember this? Speaking of changing your life, Freddie Gibbs, he had a baby. And he has beef with his baby moms, yo.
Yeah.
And she put him on blast on Twitter.
She went off. She really went off.
Did she have his baby yet, or is she still pregnant? I'm confused with that.
That I'm still not 100% certain either. From
Troy, you're a Freddie Gibbs fan.
Yeah, I'm a huge Freddie Gibbs fan. They did not have the baby. She is pregnant with his alleged baby.
Oh, so we don't even know.
Okay.
We don't even know if that's his yet. So damn. So that's so toxic. Has he responded to this? What did she say, Brian? Do you have it up?
Oh man. So she had a whole she had a whole thread that she posted. She said, "So y'all remember when I dated Freddie Gibbs, right? Let's talk about it." And then she goes on to talk about how everything was good. He loved her. He was down with the fact that she was a porn star. You see the picture of them together there with her wearing the porn star shirt and him smiling, cheesing hard. And then after he got jumped, when they went to that Buffalo, that whole thing with Griselda and all those guys, things changed up. Things changed up a bit.
She said that they actually stole her chain. And she was in there trying to help them while they were just in there eating lunch. They got their ass beat. We all saw that video. It was terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't good. His face wasn't that messed up though, surprisingly.
He still performed.
Yeah.
And apparently he ended up getting her pregnant. Why? Yeah. Well, why is she upset?
Well, she's upset because now he's basically disappeared. He don't want nothing to do with her. She's been paying his phone bill. He said he doesn't have a phone now. It's just it's a whole mess. She put all types of videos and personal content. She put her titties up on Twitter. She put him massaging her butt while she's stretching and stuff. Personal text messages. She went off.
God damn, yo.
She went off. She got a crazy thread on Twitter, and it's still up there.
Oh man, that's terrible. Poor baby. If that really is his child, I don't know if he believes it is or not. Has he said anything about this, Troy? Has he meant?
He's just been commenting jokes and stuff on Twitter, but I mean, he doesn't really take any of this shit seriously, so he probably won't respond.
Or he never takes anything fucking seriously. I like that about him. He is funny, but things end up getting too real. He's 40 years old now. It's how long are you gonna do this shit for, yo? Does this affect you as a fan, looking at him, or you don't care?
As long as he keeps on spitting like he has been, I'm fine.
No, I listen to Freddie Gibbs' music. I really like his music. I like his flow. He's a good artist, I think. But social media caught this, and the nickname Spready Gibbs came out.
That's gross, bro. I never want to hear that again.
And the crazy part is it was like a double entendre. So the first part was that they were saying Spready Gibbs because Fit Mommy, she said that I've got pictures of you with your asshole on my phone. Shame. you were spreading it for me.
I don't want to hear no more.
And everybody was like, yo, what? Oh how you God. Even take that picture? You propped up the phone, you set the timer. What is going on here,
bro? This is what happens when you walk around with a porn star. She got a T-shirt that says porn star. Yeah. This is who you're dealing with. I don't know what he expected, but she is ride or die. She did get jumped with him. So.
I mean, she's been riding for sure. But then the second part of the what makes it a double entendre is that apparently she's also saying that while they were together, he was having sex with other women and kept passing diseases to her. And she's a porn star, so she would get tested regularly, and then it would come out. And she would tell him yo, you got to get tested. He's like, nah, I'm not fucking with nobody else. He was lying, and he kept reinfecting her.
Well, I'm judging both of them. This sounds like the worst relationship ever after Jonathan Majors and his ex-girlfriend. I don't know. There's some bad relationships out there. Just because people are famous and have money, clearly they don't have their shit together. I find all of this to be embarrassing. But it's sad that there's a baby involved in this situation. But hey, Paul George, him and his stripper girlfriend, they had some really nasty custody battles early on, and now that's his wife. They're married and a happy family. You really never know how things can work out. So hopefully they're able to turn it around. But I think this is too much information, and I never want to hear Freddie Gibbs again.
So she went crazy. She was like, "Oh, I told him that I was pregnant," and he was like, "Oh, if you want to have the baby or not, like I understand, but it's okay. We could be done with this, like in terms of their relationship." And she told him, "Oh, I don't want to have the kid if you're not going to be in the relationship too." But now, it's past that window. There's only a certain amount of time where you could, get it taken care of. So
yeah, clearly she's taking care of it in another way. I don't know what this is supposed to.
Well, yeah, now there's porn videos of her getting railed with the big pregnant belly and everything. She's doing a pregnant porn. Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah. It's tough stuff. And academics got a hold of it, and him and Freddie got crazy beef.
Oh shit! So, did you watch the video, bro?
I didn't watch academics talk about it, but he was being scandalous.
Of course. Shout out to Ack, bro. Big Ack, big Jersey. Shout out to Freddie Gibbs, bro, and the baby. All those involved. This is all. Could you imagine growing up as that baby, bro? You've defended, OnlyFans moms like Amber Rose, who said, "Oh, it's normal for the kid." Do you think it's different when you actually see your mother getting penetrated while you're in the womb? Do you think is that where you draw the line on appropriateness?
I mean, if that's how she's made her living for however long, like that's who she is. That's part of who she is,
bro.
I'm not saying it's okay, but like she's the one that is a porn star. She's the one that's gonna have to explain to her kid, like, "Yo, this is how I had to live. Like, this is the choice that I made." Like, I don't know. I know nothing about this.
You know more than me, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I read the thread and that shit was a soap opera. Like that it was juicy. Pause.
Bro, imagine being that kid and growing up, right? And someone tags you in a video of your pregnant mother getting railed while you're in the womb, and they'd be like, "TBT, you remember this?" Is it okay then?
knocking on heaven's door.
God. Yeah, prayers to everyone involved, man. It's a sick situation. I would never want to. I would never want to be involved. This is embarrassing. Like, I felt embarrassed at points in my life. I couldn't imagine going through some shit like this.
Yeah, the thing for me is like, she just put it all out there.
Yeah. I mean, she's a porn star. She's used to that, but
yeah,
this is a little bit different.
No filter at all.
Nah, but hey, people put their business out on social media, bro.
They do.
We were out. Shakur Stevenson fight last month. Afterwards, we called the UFC fight. We saw our boy Israel Adesanya kick ass, give a motivational speech afterwards. He was on top of the world.
Gave that Kevin Garnett speech. Anything is possible.
Pretty much, bro. He he's been pretty low. Like, nobody really knows much about his personal life, but he went on a rant on social media against his ex-girlfriend, man. And he posted some screenshots that she shared. That she had sent him in the past, saying things like, "I've worked in mental health, so I'm really good at manipulating people, but I would never use it. And also, it's not always fun living in his shadow and taking second priority because what he's doing is so important. After a while, it just makes me feel small. And also, Izzy, if I move out, I'll drift away." So then, Israel Adesanya, he decided, to respond to this in his Instagram stories, and he had a lot to say. I'll read it all.
Disrespectful. You're gonna read this? Okay.
Yes, sir. I mean, you did us a favor and read that Freddie Gibbs thread. So I got it. We gotta go back and forth.
Gotcha.
Teamwork, bro. He says, "I wish I'd let you drift away into a miserable existence because misery loves company and you love being a victim. Any whore, sign the tenancy agreement ASAP. I also really hope you lawyer up and come for my assets like you said. I hope you try to affect my businesses such as Puma with your weak bitch threats. Please do so. Let's pay for it all. You have a sugar daddy now who will pay for everything. For someone who moves in silence, he sure does talk a lot about you guys' plan. LOL. Mentally drain me. Ha ha ha. You are pathetic. Even worse than when you said, well, you're going to have to break up with me then. So you can be a victim just the way you like. You're just like Redacted, and you're worse than Redacted. Show this to Redacted. Show this to your lawyer, too. You have never helped me make money, only ever cost me money. Now you think you deserve half my shit? What an entitled, pompous brat you are. I spit on you. I dare you to start your stupid campaign.
That's the African shit. I spit on you.
You are responsible for your emotions. You don't care about my life because you sold info about me. So I don't care about yours. I don't even hate you. I just don't care about you. I've not been in love with you for a while. In summary, how you summarize after all that? In summary, I'm glad this all happened. I wouldn't change a fucking thing. I'm glad I finally have someone who can stand next to me and not feel like my shine takes away from theirs. Confident in her own light. Damn, this will be the last time you are hearing from me. My lawyers will be in touch. By Style Benders X with a little nail painting emoji.
Yo, the nail painting emoji is hilarious.
Yo, Israel Adesanya is clearly very hurt. For a guy who's not personal,
yeah,
he really revealed a lot in that fucking paragraph. Way too much, if you ask me. Yeah. Clearly he's very hurt.
I don't know if it was worth a response like that, but we just talked about people airing shit out on social media, and clearly he wanted to do that as well. So,
bro, we talked about this man taking shots at a child last month after 7 years. He went out his way to point out Alex Pereira's son after he knocked him out to mock him. So he's very petty.
I kind of like that though. I kind of like that. You gotta hold on to that one because that kid was really disrespectful. He laid down on the ground right next to him in the middle of the ring. You gotta get him back for that,
bro. It's a child, man.
Yeah, women he's a teenager now. He's ready to catch these hands.
Women and children, bro. Come on, we're supposed to have boundaries. But yeah, he's saying that they were not married, but she wants to take half of his shit, half of his assets. She's saying that she was with him through his come up and everything. Do you think that she has a case? We talked about the Tiger Woods story. Is this just going to become a trend?
This is different than the Tiger Woods story, which I think the Tiger Woods thing is like.
What's the difference? They weren't married either, and she's suing him.
Yeah, but she's not suing him for half of his net worth. She's suing him for
$30 million
punitive damages or some shit.
She's calling him her landlord.
Well, that's what he did.
No, that was his girlfriend.
That was his girlfriend. He treated her like he was the landlord, and then it's just a different situation. But I think with Izzy, I've never even seen this chick before, Charlotte. Which, we've watched a lot of Izzy fights. I feel like you would see her if...
Nah, he was shining too bright for her. She felt overshadowed. Apparently. She couldn't handle it.
Listen, man, girlfriends, if y'all break up, I'm sorry, you don't get anything. That's just how it is. Whatever gifts you got, you get to keep them in most cases, unless the guy asks for them back, which that's a whole different...
Unless you Floyd Mayweather, we talked about that.
Yeah.
Subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on Spotify, follow on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
All the apps. We're everywhere. We are everywhere.